100 timeless Albert Einstein quotes you should know before you get old. These aren't just random words of a genius. They're profound life lessons, packed with insights that could completely reshape how you think and live. Einstein wasn't just a scientist, he was a philosopher of life, and his words have the power to spark change in anyone willing to listen. In this video, we're diving deep into his most thought-provoking quotes that touch on success, happiness, imagination, and the mysteries of existence. If you've ever found yourself searching for answers or struggling to make sense of life's challenges, these quotes will speak to you. They'll challenge your beliefs, inspire you to think bigger, and motivate you to pursue a life of curiosity and purpose. So, take a few moments to soak in this wisdom, because it's never too late to learn something new. By the end of this video, you'll have a treasure trove of timeless advice that will stay with you for years to come. Get ready for a journey into the mind of one of history's greatest thinkers. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Only two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. The only source of knowledge is experience. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. The only real valuable thing is intuition. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. You never fail until you stop trying. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. A question that sometimes drives me hazy. Am I, or are the others crazy? You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. A human being is part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. In the long run, the sharpest weapon of all is a kind and gentle spirit. I live in that solitude, which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. The distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulate the creative mind. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax. Genius is making complex ideas simple, not making simple ideas complex. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. There comes a point in your life when you need to stop reading other people's books and write your own. Science is a wonderful thing if one does not have to earn one's living at it. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Never memorize something that you can look up. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech. Where there is love, there is no imposition. The human spirit must prevail over technology. We cannot despair of humanity, since we ourselves are human beings. If there is any religion that could respond to the needs of modern science, it would be Buddhism. God does not play dice with the universe. Joy in looking and comprehending is nature's most beautiful gift. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle requires creative imagination. One thing I have learned in a long life, that all our science, measured against reality, is primitive and childlike. To simplify means to eliminate the unnecessary so that the necessary may speak. The environment is everything that isn't me. If A is success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. Knowledge of what is does not open the door directly to what should be. Nothing happens until something moves. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Creativity is intelligence having fun. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. Imagination is the highest form of research. Invention is not the product of logical thought, even though the final product is tied to a logical structure. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. True art is characterized by an irresistible urge in the creative artist. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wisdom of Albert Einstein. If these quotes resonate with you, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from these life-changing lessons. We're all about growing together on Mindful Quotes, one thought at a time. So subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay inspired with more valuable content. Remember, the knowledge we gain is the foundation of the life we build. Until next time, keep exploring, questioning, and embracing life's wonders.